The White House is continuing its push to get more COVID shots in the arms of Americans. President Biden met with business, university, and healthcare leaders Wednesday to discuss.
Hello, today I present to you an extremely attractive application for music lovers. It's completely free. You can listen to music online or download unlimited music to use whenever you don't have internet. The powerful search function helps you find anything you want. Trust me. It's hard not to find what you're looking for because the search function is really powerful. Application download link is attached in the description of the video. I'm pretty sure you'll like it. Thanks.
Discuss ways to increase vaccinations. It comes amid rising concerns the Delta variant could pose a grave risk to children this school year. Skyler Henry has more from Capitol Hill.
With debates over school mask mandates raging across the country.
Have any of you ever mandated masks for the seasonal flu?
This is intimidating, y'all.
California took a major step, becoming the first state to mandate vaccines or regular testing for all teachers and school staff.
We think this is the right thing to do, and we think this is a sustainable way to keeping our schools open.
The Delta variant is driving up COVID cases in Oregon as well, leading Governor Kate Brown to reissue a statewide mask mandate.
Every time someone wears a mask, that's one more unvaccinated kid we're protecting.
In defiance of the governor, Florida's second largest school district voted Tuesday to require masks for students and teachers. With a little more than half of Americans 12 and older fully vaccinated, the Biden administration continues to explore ways to encourage all of those eligible to get the shot. The president held a closed-door virtual meeting earlier with leaders from Kaiser Permanente, Howard University, and United Airlines, companies and schools which have adopted vaccine requirements.
I wouldn't say it was meant to be a decision meeting as much as a discussion about best practices, what is working for these industries.
Vaccine hesitancy continues to be a persistent problem in the U.S., particularly in conservative states in the South.
What we know is isolation and alienation breeds misinformation, so we don't want to make the person feel further isolated.
The CDC has now updated its vaccine recommendation for all pregnant people, saying new data showed no increased risk of miscarriage among those who got the shot. Skyler Henry, CBS News, Capitol Hill.
For more, I want to bring in Dr. Dan Cooper. He's the Associate Vice Chancellor for Clinical and Translational Science at the University of California, Irvine. He's also the former chair of pediatrics at UC Irvine. Dr. Cooper, welcome. Thanks very much for being with us. Based on what we know right now, in a classroom setting where the kids are too young to have been vaccinated yet, how protected are children who mask up if they're in school with children who are not masked?
Well, they're more protected. And I think the best we can say is that masks can be effective. It would be disingenuous to say that we know the exact number because we don't. But the evidence is really clear that protecting these children with masks is one of the ways that we can keep this disease from spreading.
And Doctor, with the original virus, we heard about multi-system inflammatory syndrome affecting some kids. What do we know about how the Delta variant is impacting children who become infected with it?
So we don't have definitive numbers. That's really a great question and an important one. We're starting to learn. In our own regional hospital here at the Children's Hospital of Orange County, we are seeing an increasing number of children who need PICU care, intensive care unit care with the Delta covariant. And so I think it's fair to say that the Miss-C syndrome may appear. There are not yet definitive numbers out there. Children, of course, seem to be less affected in general, but it remains to be seen what both the acute and the longer term impact of this disease, this variant is going to be on kids.
So given that uncertainty then, Doctor, does in-person learning seem to be safe and feasible to you at this point?
I'm a proponent of in-person learning because I think we have to weigh the effect of keeping kids away from school versus the risk of getting this disease. We are in the midst of a pandemic. Some kids are going to be affected. So far, thank God, the disease severity in children is lower, but we cannot ignore the effects that we've seen over the past year of keeping kids out of school. So my best estimate is, and many of my colleagues agree, that we should try to keep the schools open. We should keep them open as safely as possible. We should communicate with parents as honestly as we can. To say that there's no risk is not true, and the parents know that, and the kids know that. But to say we're doing everything we can to keep schools as a healthy place, that's the target. That's what we should do.
Let me ask you about mask mandates. A new poll shows the majority of voters support vaccine and indoor mask mandates, with strong opposition from many Republicans. Doctor, what is your message to people who say that the government should not issue these kinds of mandates?
Well, look, I can certainly understand this, and I can see the objections on both sides. Your question is a great one. I would only suggest the following. I see, both as a physician in my clinic and in my interactions with teachers and parents, there is tremendous emotion. And I am very, very worried that when schools restart and both of the sides come to school with equally strong feelings, that rather than say, look, we don't have all the answers, we have to work together given the information we have, it's going to turn into shouting matches. And the people that are going to suffer are going to be the kids. I wish we could really encourage everyone to wear masks. I think the children should wear masks. If it turns out that masks really have no effect, what's the remedy? We stop wearing masks. Very little harm from that. So let's take the safest approach, the least harmful approach, and we can do things like mask wearing that just make a lot of sense.
And Doctor, on access to vaccines, according to census data, more than half of those who are unvaccinated in the U.S. live in households that make less than $50,000 annually. The unvaccinated who are also about 3 times more likely to be food insecure. So how do you think people who may want the vaccine but don't necessarily have access can best be reached?
Well, that's a great question, and there's 2 aspects to it. One is there's vaccine hesitancy, unfortunately, that we see often among the people that have been most affected by this. And we have to get the word out through community organizations, through friends and neighbors, through people that these folks can trust, that this vaccine is safe. It's remarkably safe. We have to get the word out. Second of all, the vaccine has to be accessible. If that means we use mobile vans, we use supermarkets, we use churches, we use community centers. And one of our wonderful principals in our own neighborhood said, let's use the schools. Let people trust schools from all incomes. And, we really have to be creative, and we have to be disruptive in our thinking. And you've addressed such an important point. If we really, really want to stop this, we've got to get above those low numbers of vaccination rates, particularly among low-income and more susceptible people.
All right, Dr. Dan Cooper. Doctor, thanks very much for sharing your perspective and your expertise with us.
My pleasure. Thank you.